All right, what's up, nerds and nerdettes and wee little nerdlings all? It's your buddy Big Johnny G. Two Gun Pixie presents Legendary Gaming. All right, so we have a solo showdown. So I realized that's something I had not shown yet for Duel of the Dragons by FunDaMental Games. So I thought, why not do this? This is the main reason why I bought the game to begin with. So you've already, hopefully, maybe, possibly, seen the rest of the videos in this series. Obviously, the unboxing, the setup of the game, the how-to play game, the first round, and the full playthrough, where Oregon Al took down T-Bone. So now it's time to do the solo. Solo's a little bit different. There are several cards that needed to be taken out. The action cards, Mind Purge, Ancient Wisdom, Strategize, and Exert, as well as the special attack cards, Double Strike, Amputation, and Counter Strike. So they're all being taken out of the game for the solo, as per the rules. And if you have the game, or if you're planning on getting the game, and it comes with an extra card just for the solo rules, as well as the solo setup. And the back of this doesn't have anything to do with the solo. In general, it is just specifically the dragons in the game and what their powers are. And we don't really need that. We can set that off to the side. And let me see about pulling things up here on the old dusty computer. Let me see about that. Okay, while that's going on, I'm going to have the extra rules off to the side here. The game I already have set up. I will be running Bracken, the blue dragon. I have the foil cards, but I think the non-foil ones come up a little bit better on camera. So for the show here, I'll be using the non-foil ones. And the AI opponent, so to speak, that I will be up against is Infernus, the red dragon. Now, I'll get back to Bracken in a moment. Since I have Infernus here, just wanted to point out, as you see, every dragon has an ability that is active at all times. That's on the top of their card, such as for Infernus here, it says that you gain +2 to each claw value on your dragon. And as the game evolves, you'll see what that means. And once per round, on the bottom, you can use your unique power. And Infernus's is Overpower. Reduce the value of one of your opponent's symbols to a value of 1 until the end of the turn. Use this at any time. Now, for the one-player game, this is going to be happening on the fourth turn. As the blue dragon, Brachus, I have the power to not come into focus. There we go. Now he gains a +1 to each wing icon on his dragon. And once per round, you can do the lightning blast. Discard a combat card and deal a damage equal to that card's wing total to your opponent. All right, still out of focus here. Having a little trouble. Okay, let me better down here. Here we go. Here we go. All right, so that's the way everything is set up. I got the cards. I already did a shuffle. I'll do a quick little one here in front of the camera, just to be fair. And then a cut. All right. All right, so unlike the regular game against 2 players, in this one, let me pull up a chair here. That's better, my friends. So in the one-player game, it's going to be a 3-card draw, and the enemy card, Infernus, is not going to have a hand. So I got attacks. I don't need to keep this secret, obviously, since I'm just playing the game itself. So I got a basic attack. I got a stomp. I got a cutting claw. So that's the hand I'm starting with right there. And from here on, we're going to start. Let me take a look at the computer over here, get this going, this monstrosity. Nice. Okay, so for my first turn, all I have are combat cards. If you haven't seen the how to play or the playthrough already, the combat cards are going to be placed underneath my dragon, and you start with the four corners, and then you do the top, bottoms, and sides in any order that you want to do those four in. So now the cutting claw says deal damage equal to your total claw values visible in your dragon. I have none out now, so this won't do anything. Stomp, deal damage equal to your foot values that are visible in your dragon. Again, same problem with cutting claw. However, this is a card specifically made to start things off with, because this is just 1 damage to your opponent, and that's it. So this is the card of, oh, you know what? I might not play this card. I forgot. At the beginning of each round, the player draws. Oh, so I got an action card, second win. Activate your dragon's ability. This does not count against your once per round limit. And I get to draw a card. All right, so that's very cool. And the card I get to draw because of that. Oh, first an action, now a special attack card. Tooth and Nail. Multiply your highest head value by your highest foot value. Deal that much damage to your opponent. Oh, nice. Actually, I did something wrong here, didn't I? I did something wrong. I believe that draw a card is when I activate this. So I'm going to shuffle this one back in. I realized that as I was reading the second card. So when I play that card, I get to draw a card. But for right now, I'm going to hold on to that, and I'm still going to stick with my basic attack. Now, this basic attack has 2 5s. It has a 5 on each side. Only one's going to be showing, and everything else here is a 1. So I don't see what the big deal is, except for my second cards. I think I'm going to put this one. Now, every card that's going to come on after this is going to go on top of this card. It always covers the previous cards. So 1 damage to my opponent. I'll use a pen and paper to keep track of that. So that is Infernus. He lost 1. And then me Bracken. All right, I'll keep that off to the side. So I remember that. Okay, so now things do get a little bit different here since there is no player. So I'm going to flip the top card of the deck. If it's an action or a special attack, then I'm just going to do what the card says. If it's an aerial escape, it'll apply to the last attack I did, since normally aerial attack is something that you're going to do as a reaction. But in this case, it'll counteract the last thing I did, which was the basic attack. Now it comes up a combat card, then it's just going to be placed, it's going to be played, and he uses a very circular motion, starting with the upper left-hand corner, then the upper right. Actually, it's not circular, sorry. The lower left, lower right, top right, bottom left. That's how Bracken is. I'm sorry, Bracken. This Infernus is going to be doing his attacks. So let's draw the card and see what Infernus does. Infernus does a tail thrash. Deal damage equal to your highest tail value visible on your dragon. There's nothing visible on my dragon right now. But this gets placed, as I said, this gets placed starting here in the top left. How's that? Trying to keep everything in focus here. And for my turn, I'm going to get to draw a card. I got a Wing Bash. Deal 3 damage to your opponent. See, that's good because Bracken gets a +1 to each wing damage that he does. And so that's 3 damage to your opponent. So I have a wing. Actually, no, it doesn't say you need a wing. See the way some of them says the equal of your claw damage? Right? This just says deal 3 damage. So this doesn't say claw damage. And it's a wing bash. A wing icon, I mean. It's a wing icon. So I guess that is the +1. I guess that is the +1. So now where do I want to put this? I have 2 3s on the bottom. 3. You know what? This is going to go over here in this corner. Right there. So I keep those bigger numbers showing. And that's what I'm going to do there. So I got these cards over here I haven't done anything with. So now the Infernus is going to get to go. And Infernus is going to do a basic attack on me, dealing 1 damage to me. And then this card is going to go in the upper right. And remember, as I said, this is going to go on top. Right there. So now you notice Infernus has 4 icons on the top of his attack pattern. There. So I lose 1. So we are even right now, but I don't... Oh, no, I didn't take damage off of this. 3 damage plus 1, 4. Took 4 damage from my last attack. 1 from before, so Infernus was at -5. I'm at -1 for the attack so far. I'm going to draw a card. It's a Piercing Claw. Deal damage equal to the highest claw value visible on your dragon. So the highest claw I can see is 5. Wow, that's good. That's good. And I don't have anything that does wing. I have foot and I have claw. So I'm going to go for this. And I'm going to put it on this side, this corner up over here. I think that might be the best strategic spot for it right there. So that was, sorry, I'm trying to, highest value claw, which is 4. 5, I'm sorry. That's another 5. All right. Yeah, because I did 4 with the wing with the +1 because of my ability. So now let's see what Infernus is doing. Infernus must be getting mad. Breath weapon, multiply your highest head value by 2. Multiply, not add or anything. Multiply your highest head value by 2. But that's not all. Also says deal that much damage to you. Oh, okay, so that is all. Yeah, this is going to go in a discard pile. I'll start down here. So the highest head value here that I can see is 1. All right, 1 damage. Oh, by 2. Multiply your highest head value by 2. Okay. Now my turn. Drawing another card. Seeing what I'm getting. A Claw Slash. I want some wing damage here is what I want. A Claw Slash. This deals 3 damage to your opponent. The 2 deal damage equal to your total foot values, but your total claw values. So I could use a Claw Slash and do 3 damage, or I could use Cutting Claw and do to your total claw. Wow, I only have maybe 5. So that would be more actually. So I'm going to go with Cutting Claw. I'm going to go with Cutting Claw. I only have 1 other corner, so I don't have a choice. So I'm going to have to put Cutting Claw here. And then I'll deal 5 damage. Glad I put that 5er out. That was a lucky draw. A lot of this is, luck of the draw, obviously. But then again, any card game will be, Another 5. Now, the dragons do start with 100 hit points. You can always lessen that if you want. But as the multipliers start coming in, and at the end of the round, the damage tallied, you're going to notice that damage does pick up a lot. So here I go again. An action card. Power up. Choose one icon type. For the rest of the round, each of these icons are worth +1 to their total. I'll take that and I'll go with wings. In fact, I'm going to keep this cornered here to try to remind me. I'll leave this here. Get that in a little bit better. Because I already have the +1 to my wing icons here, so this makes my wing icons a +2. Now I just gotta get an attack that does that. Okay, Dragon number 2, Infernus is up with a basic attack dealing 1 damage to me. So now the lower left. 1 damage to me. Either I did something wrong, or I'm starting off better than I usually do for my solo games, as most of my regular watchers know. I completely forgot about my own personal computer here. So I'm going to get over to YouTube myself. But let me do this. It's now my turn. I'm going to draw a card. Savage Bite. Deal damage equal to the head value of your dragon +2. What kind of head value do I have right now? I got 1, 2. That'll be 4. That'll be 4. And what's showing over here? Let's see. I could do 3 with a claw slash. Then I could do a stomp. Oh, the stomp get me 1, 2, +3 is 5. That's got some good high numbers. You know what? I think I'm going to go with my stomp because that can deliver 5 damage. I go with this. Now, where do I want to put it? It'll be top, bottom, side, or side. I think I'm going to put it on the bottom because look at that. 4, 2, and 3. I want that on the bottom. So there we go, on top of everything else. So that gives me 5. Now, this is complete. So nothing else can go on a corner, nothing else can go on the bottom. This is complete, and you'll notice that there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 symbols, and that'll end up being the same thing on the sides and the top. So that was another 5 damage. I am kicking some red butt, maybe because I'm over the water. Okay, I get up to there. Look at that. Another few points, I'm at 25. Now, another big thing that when this card, since it looks like I'm going to be the first one, but whoever the first player is to get 8 cards all around, that'll end the round, and then we're going to see about damage. But we'll worry about that when we get there. Okay, so Infernus now. This is what I want. I want this card. Wing Bash. Deal 3 damage to your opponent. So no choice. Has to finish off in the corner here. Like so. Oh, I think we did the 4th round already. 1, 2, 3, 4. So reduce the value of one of your opponent's symbols to a value of 1. So that's going to be my... for the end of the turn. That's going to be my wing. End of the turn, not the round, huh? And I forgot here that I was able to take another turn there. This goes for the round. So the round is over when all of this, and the turn is singular. So to the end, after this turn, until the end of his next turn, my wings are back down to +1. Let's see what I draw. Claw combo, multiply your highest claw value by your highest foot value. Ooh, I might be playing this here. Hold on. Let's see. My highest claw value is a 4 right there. And my highest stomp value is a 4. Ooh. So multiply my highest claw value by my highest stomp value. All right, so that's 16 points of damage right there. Nice. Nice. 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. All right, 35. Almost 40 damage I've done. See, these combo ones, what am I pointing here for? These combo ones, they really rack up some major damage on you. So now the next card here is going to go on the top for Infernus, and this is the Tail Slap. Deal 3 damage to your opponent. Just slap me with the tail. And that should leave 5 boxes of icons on the top. Yes. Yes, it does. All right, let me take that 3 damage. It must be the water. It must be. It must be. He's a fire dragon. He doesn't like water. I don't know why I would particularly. I'm a lightning dragon, but okay. Oh, tooth and nail. Multiply your highest head value by your highest value foot. Deal that much damage to your opponent. All right, so my highest head value, my highest foot. We know my highest foot is 4, and my highest head value stinks. Oh, wow, it really does. It's only a 1. 1 times 4 is 4. Still, 4 damage isn't bad, but I could hold on to this until I have something a little bit better. Okay, I could. Okay, activate your dragon's ability. This does not count. You know what? Maybe I'm going to try using Second Wind. Activate your dragon ability. This does not count against your once per round limit. And then I get to draw a card. My ability is Lightning Blast. Discard a combat card and deal damage equal to that card's wing total. Oh, that was just specifically wing total. That's 2. That's not going to be actually better. No, so this is not a better card. This is not a better card to play. My Savage Bite is not a good card to play. So it looks like I'm going to be playing my Claw Slash and dealing 3 damage, just a flat, straight 3 damage to my opponent. So I can put it on either side or the top. It's going to devalue my claw, my tail. If I put it on the top, it's not going to really devalue anything up there. Okay. So I think this is probably the smart move. And then I'll deal the 3 damage to Infernus here. Infernus. 2, 3. So now, speaking of Infernus, speak of the devil, and he shall appear. And here we go with a tail slap. Dealing 3 damage to me. So this is going to be put on the right side here. Again, this goes over everything else. Oh, come on. Try to get this so it sits right. Wish it was some sort of, I don't know, player mat thing or something that this could sit in better. I don't know. All right, another 3 damage to me. Well, it's finally taking me over 5 now. I'm at 8. Infernus, 41. Infernus is taking almost half his damage, or hers. I guess I've been saying him from the beginning, so I guess. All right, so Wing Buffet, or Buffet. Deal damage equal to the highest wing value. So it's over. So this is back to being a +2. This is the card I've been waiting for. Wing Buffet. Anthony, thanks, T-Bone. Deal damage equal to the highest wing value visible on your dragon. So that'll be the highest value plus 2. And currently the highest one I have is still only 3. Damn it. Maybe I won't be playing that yet. Gonna play the Savage Bite. Be 1 plus a 2 because the card says 2. And that'll get me a higher wing value. That'll get me a 2 wing value. The problem is, where am I going to play it? Because it's going to devalue a claw or a tail. I think I'll devalue the tail and do a total of 3 damage. A total of 3 damage. This is getting messy. 3 damage. 1, 2, 3. 35, 35, 44. All right, now Infernus goes. Tooth and nail, multiply your highest head value by your highest foot value. Deal that damage to your opponent. All right, so the highest head value that I can see here is 2. And the highest foot value I see is 1. So that'll be 2 points of damage to me. It's finally got me into double digits. 10. 10 there is what I've taken. 44 is what Infernus has taken. So let me check this. Let me try to fix this a little bit so it's a little bit more readable. All right. I think this is the last card for me to play. I think that's what it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. What happened here? What happened here? Oh, that went over. Well, no, I think that's it. Hold on. I think that was it. Did I miss it? Or not? Yeah, that's it. That was actually my last turn because I have all 8 cards out. I'm showing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on a side, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on a top and bottom, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, I don't. What did I mess up? So I do have one more turn. I'm gonna have to go back and check this out. All right, so yeah, this was my last. My first thought was correct. And this is going to be a top card. Oh, I still could play my Wing Buffet. I think I might. But let me see. You may play this card at any time on any player's turn. You gain 10 health points. This cannot bring your higher than starting health. I'll save that for next turn. I don't think that's anything I need or want to do right now. But my Wing Buffet that I was waiting for, I now have a wing score of 2. So I can deal damage equal to the highest wing value on my dragon. My dragon is a +1. My power up a +1 of the wing. So that'll be a +4. That'll be a +4, and that's the last attack. Unless I messed something up, then that was an extra attack. That's another 4 points of damage to Infernus. 1, 2, 3, 4. 45, 6, 7, 8, 48. 48 damage. All right, so now at this point, we're going to add up the points around the dragons. And the difference is what the lower point player is going to take. That's the damage they're going to take. And then we're going to get rid of all the cards in my hand, the cards all around our dragons, put them back in, and shuffle for round 2. But let me see, Infernus here has 1, 2, 5, 7, 8, 10, 13, 15, 17, 18, 19 damage. And I got 3, 4, 5, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 20, 26, 29, 29, 31, 34, 35. Ooh, 35. So 20 minus 35 is 15. 16 damage Infernus takes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 16 damage. So another 20, that's 2, 4, 65 damage in total. In total, 65 damage in total that Infernus has taken. So now we're going to get these cards out of the way here. We're going to reshuffle them. Oops, sorry, I forgot about that. All right, so that was a very big first round. And the same thing happened the last time that we played the game and the first time that Anthony and Alex played the game. This is exactly the same way it went down. I think I had a couple of bigger shots opening up during my turn, but otherwise it went pretty much the way it should. Starting with my 3 cards, centering this more or less, bringing our dragons back. Now let's see what I got. So I got Aerial Escape. Play this card after an opponent has played a card. Prevent all damage that card would cause you. I like that. Clamp Down. Deal damage equal to your highest head value visible on your dragon. And I got Kickback. Deal damage equal to the highest foot value visible on your dragon. So I can't, let me do my drawer. So I have nothing showing, so those combat cards aren't going to do anything yet other than set me up. Deal damage equal to your total tail values visible on your dragon. Again, same problem. So none of these cards are actually going to do anything. The Infernus has not made an attack, so my Aerial Escape's not going to bother working. So let me just see which one I want to put down. I think as far as cornering goes, this might be the best one. 222, 113, and 134. I think I like this one. I'm going to play this one nice down the bottom so that 4 and 3 are popping out for me. Now in Furnace gets the draw, and let's see what's going to happen here. Tooth and Nail. Multiply your highest head value by your highest foot value. Deal that much damage to your opponent. This is a special attack. He has nothing, so nothing happens. I'm going to draw a card for my turn, and it's Wing Bash. Where was this earlier? Wing Bash. Deal 3 damage to your opponent. I have a +1 to that damage being Bracken. Now, where do I want to put this? We have to start in the corners. Would like, let me see if I play this here. This, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to play this in the other bottom corner. Yeah. That's where it belongs to play. Let's get that looking good so we can see everything. Make sure things are in focus. And that's set up right. So that's a Wing Bash, 3 damage, +1 because I'm Bracken to my wing damage. So it's still a 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Unless Bracken does something big, I have a lot of confidence that this is going to be a good round for me. All right. Furnace, what can you do to my Bracken? You have a Cutting Claw. Deal damage equal to your claw, your total claw value visible on your dragon. So there's nothing there yet. And remember, this is a very specific way. So we start with the upper left-hand corner, like so. No damage is done. But now, if a card gets drawn, has anything about wings or a head or claw or a stomp, all those are visible. So that will then take effects. Now back to me. I get to draw a card. Piercing Claw. Deal damage equal to the highest claw value visible on your dragon. The highest claw value is 3. That's not too bad. Or the highest foot value if I use my old kickback. And that's a 4. I have a 4 right there. So you know what? I think I'm going to use kickback. And I think I'm going to put it over here in this corner. It's the freedom I have, unlike my AI adversaries. I get to be able to place anywhere as long as I start in the 4 corners before I hit the tops and sides. I can do tops and sides in either order that I want to do. And I've talked so much I forgot what that said. Foot value, highest foot value, which is 4. I am stomping. Literally. 2, 3, 4. Literally stomping. 2, 4, 65, 70, 73 damage so far. Infernus is going down. That is my prediction, my friends. Infernus is going down. Down, 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 a burning pit of fire. Down, 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 the flames are getting higher. Can you feel it, Infernus? Stomp. Oh, he wants to stomp me back. Deal damage equal to your total foot values visible in your dragon. And there's only one, and that is 1. And that is 1. Again, remember, being the AI, very specific placement. And so this card has to go right up here. Hold on, Baba Louie. Nope, that's the right spot. That's where it's going. Highest value is 1. So I take 1 point of damage. Infernus has done a grand total of 11 points of damage to me. 73 is what I have done. All right, so I'm still holding on to a piercing claw. I'm still holding on to my clamp down. And I have this action. Remember, aerial escape. I forgot about that. Play after this card an opponent and prevent all damage. You have to really keep this one visible. Not that I'm really hurting, but still. Okay, I'm going to draw and see what I get. I got a basic attack dealing 1 damage to my opponent. Well, maybe I might not want to do this. So I have a 1 placement left for the corners. That's going to be up here. It goes on top, so it's going to cover 2 of these 1s, the 1 and the 3. Which means, oh man, highest claw or highest head. The highest claw is still 3. My highest head is only 1. I don't got a good head. I've got a good head on my shoulders. Looks pretty impressive. All right, so I'm going to go with my piercing claw then. Unfortunately, I have to cover these up. I missed that 3 that just got covered up, see? I'm going to miss that. That's been powerful, and that's what just did this 3 damage for me to Infernus. 1, 2, 3. So Infernus is taking 25, 45, 65, 75, 76 damage. So my next turn, cards will be going on sides, top and bottom. But it's Infernus's turn. Basic attack, deal 1 damage to your opponent. So now this has to go in the lower left as per the instructions. There we go. And it's going to be dealing 1 damage to me. Oh no, I'm down by 12 points from 100. All right, so I still got the clan. You don't want to see that. There we go. No. There we go. So this is what the Infernus just drew. It's not over till the fat dragon breathes. And Chomp taking a bite out of me like I was taking bites out of him. So he's going to be doing 3 points of damage to me. And this has to be put in the only remaining spot left for the corners. And that is this bottom right side. So we just put that right in over here. And though it's there, that's the best we can do. So 3 points of damage done to me. So I've lost a grand total of 15 at this point. 15. All right. So I only have the sides and the bottom left. Clamp down. dealing damage equal to my highest head value, which I now do have a 5. So if I don't get a good draw, it's probably going to be clamped down over a basic attack. Yeah. There's another basic attack. So as I said, I'm going to be using my clamp down to do 5 points of damage because that's my highest head icon. But now where do I want to put this? Bottom or sides? It's going to mess things up anyway, no matter where I put it. And 2 basic attacks, they're going to mess things up. One of them does have a 5 tail, though. I'll cover up a 3 foot, leave a 4 foot. Okay, you know what? I will. I'm actually just going to do the basic attack here. I think in the long run, that's going to be better for me. So it's 1 point of damage, but it gives me a 5 tail swipe. All right, 25, 45, 65, 75, 80 damage. 80 damage. Another 20 is all that's left for Infernus. Let's see what Infernus is going to do. Infernus is going to do a basic attack on me. Basic attack. So this is going to go up at the top. Right here. Because there's no real choice in the matter. 1 point of damage. I really don't need to use my aerial escape yet. Huh. All right. Wing Bash. I get a +1 to my wing icons. So deal 3. Oh, but this doesn't have anything to do with a... Did I make that mistake last round? Because I'm noticing now this doesn't have anything to do with wing icons. So it's called a Wing Bash. It does 3 damage. But it gives you a 3 on your wing icon. I think if I put this here, I'm going to lose that 4 stomp, but I have another 4 stomp down in the bottom corner. Yeah, I'm going to throw this right over here. And that's 3 damage. Another 17. But we're almost there. We might get to the second round. A tail snap by Infernus, dealing 3 points of damage to me. So after the top, he's going to go to the right. At this point, it's really just clockwise for him here. The bottom will be next, and then the final side. And this is going to be the last card for me to draw. A tail snap right back at you. Another 3 damage. If I decide to use that, well, I can do the clamp down, equal damage to my highest head value, which is a 5. Yeah. So there's no choice. This has to go here. It's the only slot left. And I'm going to deal 5 damage. 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 4, 6, 85, 6, 7, 8, 88. Looks like 88 damage. All right, so that is the 8 cards. So now we're going to add up as we did last time. Looks like we got 2, 7, 9, 11, 13, 15, 17, 22, 22, 23, 24, 25. Did better than last turn, did 19. And let's see what I have here. 1, 2, 7, 8, 9, 12, 15, 16, 19, 20, 25, 26, 30, 32, 34, 36. So 25 and 36 is 11. So another 11 points of damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So that's 2, 4, 6, 85, 85, 95, 105, 109 damage. 109 damage. 25, 20, 20, 20. This is another 14. 2, 4, 6, 80, 90, 95, 96, 97, 8. No, wait, say, is this 99? Hold on. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95. No! 99! 1 point left. This is actually going to round 3. Hoo, 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 hoo. All right. I really thought that was going to be it, and I was going to have that win right there. But I didn't. All I have to do is 1 point. A basic attack is all I have to do. Let's see. I'm going to get 3, so I'm going to take a tail lash, second wind, and a tail thrash. Not to be confused with the tail lash. Tail lash, deal damage equal to your total tail values, which I have none. Deal damage to the highest tail, I don't have any. Second wind, activate your dragon's ability. Activate your dragon's ability. Well, I draw a card. Oh, wait a second. I made the last attack. Did I make this mistake last round? I'm not sure, but I made the last attack. So the Infernus is going to start this off with a chop, dealing 3 damage to me. 3 damage in his, a wounded and dying animal is the most dangerous, and this proves it right here. 1, 2, and 3 damage. Now it's my turn. I draw a card, which is a basic attack, which will deal 1 damage. 1 damage. I could just barely kill it off. All right, but do I have... No, I don't have anything else better. I am going to activate second wind. Use second wind action to activate my lightning blast. Discard a card. Combat card. Discard a condor. Why doesn't it say condor? Discard a combat card. Deal damage equal to that card's wing total on your opponent. All right, so with the lightning blast, let me see. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Oh, what am I doing? So I will discard this for 1 point of damage, plus the 1 that this does for the icon. So that's 2. So that means that it's 101 damage. Now it's official, my friends. All right, not bad. 50 minutes we're hitting right now. I think that was pretty good. I had a lot of fun with that. I'm looking forward to doing this again. And it looks like the game is going to have a grudge match against me for once instead of the other way around. All right, thank you for checking us out, everyone. Hitting us up on Facebook and Instagram and Twitter. And, of course, so much. Thank you for going over to our Zazzle store and checking out some of the cool shirts and mugs and hats and everything else that we've got going on over there. And the biggest thank you of all to everyone is thank you so much for subscribing, that is, to Two Gun Pixie right here on YouTube. Thank you for liking, thank you for commenting, and thank you so much for sharing the videos that you like. I'm your buddy Big Johnny G for Two Gun Pixie Presents Legendary Gaming, and my friends, I am out of here.